Be good up there, ladies. Not yet. I'm going to say hello. Um, yeah, because I want to change that setting thing, remember? Hey, guys, we're going to start in a couple minutes. No, mine on my phone, remember? Oh. Here we go. It's public. And now I'm going to share it to Michelle. Okay, guys, we could start. All right. Okay. Ready, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jerry Petito.
I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. And in time, this too shall pass. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. Jerry Petito taught the class. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. Loves the answer, the greener grass. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. One day at a time, free at last.
When you don't know just what to do,
Just what to do, just what to do.
if what you're feeling is really true,
Is it really true? Is it really true?
just keep your ideas safe and sound.
Safe and sound, safe and sound.
That's exactly how change is found.
Change is found, change is found. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. And in time, this too shall pass. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. Jerry Petito taught the class. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. Loves the answer, the greener grass. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. One day at a time, free at last.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Jerry Petito Show on HamiltonRadio.net. We have such an exciting show tonight for everybody. But before we get into all that, I want to have Ruben or Dachi tell everybody what's happening with Hamilton Radio, because some amazing things are happening, even with a song. We got to hear it, everybody. It's unbelievable.
Okay.
Hey,
I'm
Ruben.
from the back. This is Jerry's Corner time.
So exciting.
Well, there's a lot of exciting things happening now at Hamilton Radio. One, we're going to be working on a series of events this coming year. We're looking at this summer. Two, along with Iron Horse Films, I'm working on a film, and we're midway in production right now. We were slated to be done by the end of March, but because of weather and other commitments, but we're looking at finishing in May of the film project. Three, we're looking at we're going to be expanding to a second studio space, which we, God willing, will be by the summertime. Once we get all our ramifications set up. Four, we have some new shows coming to Hamilton Radio as well. Five, we were able to get Jordan Maxwell, the father of conspiracy theories, finally.
Finally, guys, finally.
Finally, after what, 5 weeks? Yeah, trying to get him on there, and schedule changes and stuff like that. And it's been a roller coaster ride these past few months, and I know you have seen also we're expanding, even though you don't see some shows, but that's okay because we have new shows coming in their place. If you notice that, especially like on our Sundays, a lot of the shows seem like they're back to back and may start a little later or a little earlier. is because we're still working on trying to get the second studio started up. So there's been a little tight spaces in between. We're also coming soon, which is a new part of Hamilton Radio and Iron Horse Films. I'm not going to give the name out just yet, but the project I've been working on is to give the benefit of independent filmmakers the ability to be their own distributors.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Instead of going through a distributor, you'll be your own distributor, through our company. And I've been working on this project for 3 years, and it's been all programmed from scratch.
That's
and the guy worked with me because I'm not a millionaire or anything like that, or I would have had it done already. But it was a lot of programming, a lot of testing, and a lot of investing in, in the researching and everything like that. I think at one time, Gino handled one of the bills. I was sorry to put that on him. When we were doing a research project on one of the servers that I forgot it was on. So Gino does that if he has his hands in it. But I know I'll give it back to him, once we get the thing up and started and running. And also, it's going to allow even artists to distribute their own music too, as well as distributors. And the benefit of this new company is that if an artist has their music in the film, that's part of the film. I mean, their music that's part of that film that's being distributed through that site. They can sell their music as well. Which was an idea given to me from someone else, and saying like, well, what about music? What about people with music? And I'm like, well, you got Amazon, you got Spotify,
Right.
and all that. I said, how am I going to compete against that? I said, I have a little bit more leverage on distribution of my own, because, like it's like, say if you go to like every film festival gets like over like 1,000 films, and out of 1,000 films, only about 180 get chosen. And I have a good friend of mine. His name is Nick. I'll just give him a little plug in there for the film festival I usually go to every year down at Asbury Park, the Garden State Film Festival, which he allowed me to have my film in there graciously.
That's so cool.
For helping out. And I won't give any details on that one because I want him to see the film festival prosper. But he tells me all the time, he says, Ruben, I get over like 1,100, 1,200 films, but I can only choose between 170, 180 films depending on the space that I have. And a lot of these films are great. Some of them, it's just really hard to choose. And you have to be very, very selective. So my idea was those who don't get selected in the film festivals, or I've seen some films that have been in other film festivals, but they haven't gone any further than that because they can't get that distribution deal like on Netflix or Amazon or any other way to do it. Or if you can get a distribution deal, they charge like $600, $700, $800 per distribution company. Like say like a distribution company wants to put you on Netflix, they're going to charge you like $400 or $500 to get in that one. Then there's another $500, $600 to get on Amazon. Then another $500, $600, and it just goes on and on and on. So this is going to be really self-focused on, if you're the filmmaker, you want to distribute yourself and you come through my new company, you could be your own distributor. And it's not going to cost you hundreds and hundreds of dollars, like that,
That's so cool.
And we're only going to charge a couple of fees, and then there's going to be a monthly fee to cover, storage. And the coolest thing about it, too, is that if we make the money off your film of the cost of storing your film, you'll have the whole year for free, no charge.
Do you hear that, guys?
Yep.
Independent filmmakers out there, do you
Independent
hear
filmmakers.
this?
Yes.
So we gotta let Rob Lotta know and Matt.
Yeah.
Okay, Delia, we gotta let them know.
Yep.
Because I'm sure they're gonna be doing another one.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. And plus, I had a and as being a filmmaker myself, and then having my own distribution company, I'd be able to distribute this out, myself. And I'm also looking into with the other guy too, is we're trying to look at how we can, even set up things with like Netflix and Amazon and other theater companies. But like, say if you get turned down by like AMC, Amazon, and Netflix, and you have no choice where to put it. So, and then when you put your film in a film festival, it may only be shown there once, and then you'll never see it again. And I'll tell you, I've seen a lot of great films, and you'll never see them again, because I asked the director, I said, okay, what about Netflix and Amazon? They're like, well, it's too hard, or you got to pay so much, hundreds of dollars, to get it on there, and it's not guaranteed it'll be on there. Two, they can go to 5 or 6 different film festivals, but they'll never get picked up by a distributor. So it kind of like falls out of the wayside. I've seen films that were made 3 or 4 years ago, 5 years ago, but they're trying to get picked up, and they never do. And it's just, and there's many film festivals, out there that get thousands,
cool, though.
Thousands, right?
Okay.
So what I want to do is, you heard the term, other people's trash could be your treasure, and when I asked the filmmakers and the directors, and the producers about the films, they're like, I asked them, I said, what about YouTube? They're like, oh, YouTube is like the Walmart. Anybody puts anything on there. There's nothing really on YouTube that's allocated for serious filmmakers, because, John Doe can just show, you're just picking your nose, and they'll put that on, views. There's nothing really allocated just for filmmakers. And I said, okay, what about Vimeo? They said, well, it's kind of the same thing, but it's really expensive. It's like $80, $90 a year, to have your own web page and stuff like that. So with this company, it's not going to be like YouTube. Basically, you type in the film of a name of the director or the film, you type it in the search, they're actually going to have their own web page. So you can actually watch the trailer, and if you like the film, you'll be able to rent it in standard definition or HD. Still haven't, and it'll be up to you if you want to sell it as a download or not.
Okay.
But that'll be an optional.
Okay.
But for now, you'll be able to rent it in the film, and it'll be what's the word I'm looking for? It'll be compatible to phones.
Okay.
So you can watch it on your iPhone or your Android.
So now,
or your tablet.
Doc G.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, because we got to hear.
We can do a whole show on this stuff,
No,
by the
but
way.
wait. She ready? All right. Doc G, we got to hear real quick about Bonfire.
Yeah, no, I'll be real quick. I'll be real quick.
Real quick.
I decided to write a song. I've been trying to write songs for years, and me and my friend Anne-Marie Paserno, a country artist that's actually won awards in Nashville for other songs. Actually, a beautiful national anthem type of song, patriotic song. And we decided to write a song based on everything that burns inside us. So we come up with Bonfire. And when I say it just took off, it just took off because all the radio stations are playing it. She did a lot heavy promotion on it. It's got 11 different artists in it, and it's based on the fire burning inside of us called Bonfire, and that's it. It's a great song. It's a country theme song, but it's a song that every independent artist thinks about before they write their song and where it will go. So that's basically it. But it's up for Song of the Year and National Music
That's right.
Awards. Hamilton Radio's up for a Radio Station of the Year. And I think all radio hosts that are with us, including you, should nominate themselves and get other people to nominate you, because if you get more people on board from the radio station that has a chance to win, it doesn't matter who wins, we all win. That's the way I look at it.
So everybody, you just heard from the two owners of Hamilton Radio. And remember, independent films, get in touch with me, get in touch with Ruben, Doc G, we'll help you out with that. And also everybody, vote for Bonfire. Vote for it. Vote for it. So I think my guest is in the house. I think she's here. So I think everybody, Mae West.
Oh, CC Rider, see what you have done.
hello.
Oh, hello, Jerry. Thank you for having me. Oh,
So, why don't you tell everyone out there who you are?
well, hello, boys and girls out there in Radio Land. My name is May. May, but everybody can call me Miss West. But I'm also, in this present 21st century, a singer-actress known as Michelle Marzano. And thank you for having me, Jerry.
So listen, no, thank you for coming. Listen, you're amazing. You're unbelievable. I got to meet you through DJ Danny.
Ooh,
Okay, I got to meet you through DJ Danny. I love you. You were on my birthday bash show as Marilyn, but I gotta, but I gotta tell you something, girlfriend. This is unreal.
Oh, thank you, dearie. Oh,
I wrote you 3 poems. I'm gonna read 2 of them right now.
oh my goodness. I'm
And
gonna sit back.
I haven't done that,
Oh,
and this is a first, and you'll understand why. Okay, guys. So the first poem is Michelle Marzano. One night after my show, talking with my guest, DJ Danny says, "Hey, Jared, this lady is the best." This woman walks on in, and Danny grabs her arm. She says, "I gotta meet her. She's filled with so much charm." My guest and I looked up as she quickly rushes in. She's late and also flustered. Her head is in a spin. I said, "Hello, and how are you?" She said, "Hi, I'm running late." All I could think of was, holy cow, all that makeup she's wearing, I hate. But I'll explain. I couldn't stop staring, and then I realized a female impersonator is who she disguised. I felt really stupid and started to laugh, of course, at myself being stared at by staff. She does Marilyn Monroe, Madonna among the rest, but after hearing her acts, her most amazing is Mae West.
oh, thank you.
Not sure who she can't do, but I want to meet Michelle Marzano to my guest she will seduce. She's a costume designer, she acts and sings too, a producer and writer, but what can't you do? She's a single mom, it's true, her babies all have fur. 3 kitties are her babies, no screaming, they just purr. Ecologically minded and spiritually too, a degree in theology, I can't talk to you. An animal rights advocate, oh, I'm not surprised. A head-to-toe vegan and very energized. This lady is amazing, and a heart of gold she has. When you see her do her act, she's really got pizzazz. When she sings Cyndi Lauper, a better act no one's done. She keeps that song alive. Girls just want to have fun. I'm so glad we met. I think you're just great. Between you and I, your makeup I don't hate. There's so much more she's done. From her, you'll hear the rest. The floor is yours, my lady. Michelle, you are the best. But it didn't stop there, because that's before I really got to know you. I had to write this one, and this is from your friend. Okay? The first poem were your facts, but this one is from your friend. I realized early on our friendship's till the end. Meeting you was meant to be. I'm truly a fan of yours. One day I'll meet your kitties, the ones that walk on all 4s. You're not just gorgeous. Heck no, not you. Michelle, you are admired from many, it's true. Speaking with you as a woman and sharing some personal stuff, we both have come back stronger no matter if life's throes are rough. To empower others in life is truly our calling, I'm sure. Michelle, my friend, good job for sharing your voice on tour. Animals are amazing. Thank God we both agree. These creatures made from love in our hearts, they hold the key. Your impressions are so great, keeping their memories real. I'm sure they all are proud, and honor is what they feel. So much of you is awesome. Your persona is always good. My favorite quote is, know your worth. Keep it going if you could. So this is for you, and I put.
Oh my God,
all right,
up here.
okay, because
Thank you.
this will go in your gift bag. I have a
Oh.
gift for you. The reason why I have to read this third poem now for you is because we're not taking calls yet, guys, but my daughter's going to be calling in about 5 minutes, special for you, and there's a reason why. So I'm going to read this poem also, because tonight's just not about your act. You know, there's so much more to you. This one's called Organic Vegan. So let's talk food, about what you eat. Are you vegetarian or do you eat meat? What's all this hype about going green? What's all this noise? What does it all mean? Do you care about your planet? Do you care about your health? Do you care about others, maybe the way they felt? Or are you just so close to hearing another side? Staying in your comfort zone is a really safe place to hide. Because if you ever leave there and walk across the street, then you might lose your mind with the others you might meet. Open your eyes so you can see how life was meant to live. Stop just taking all you want with nothing left to give. Eating meat these days is really, really bad. All that crap injected, it really makes me mad. And also the abuse these poor creatures endure, torturing our animals so humans can make more. Money's not the answer to happiness in life. Trust me, I should know more riches bring on strife. Don't say animals do not feel and do not have a heart. Animals never torture you. That's what sets them apart. Your food source today is not even food. Organic and vegan will clean up your mood. But some of you don't seem to care how it's killing you. It's just not fair. It's because of you that this won't end. If others don't care, this world will not mend. The healthy way to eat, to keep from being sick, organic vegetarian, is the option you should pick. So I want.
Did you write that?
Uh-huh.
That's excellent.
And I'll email you a copy if you want. So
Beautiful.
these are yours. Before we get into all of your act and all about you, my daughter's going to be calling in because, all right, so my book is for you.
Thank you.
I brought you some vegan snacks. Okay? These are homemade vegan cookies. But my daughter's going to be calling in because she made this for you. Okay? And these are her instructions. I'll explain when she calls in. And this is also my happy recipe. I don't run depressed or stressed or any of that, even through life's most horrendous tragedies. And it's because of this list. So every day I do this. So this is a little happy recipe for you.
Great.
Okay? So that's for you. My daughter's going to be calling in a minute, and then she's going to tell you what's in this jar. It's
Oh, good. Okay.
unbelievable. All right? So, and then it's all about you, girlfriend. So, look how pretty.
It's beautiful.
All right? And then she'll tell you what she's done. And you have very, very clear notes because that's my daughter.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Tiffany, I'm waiting, darling. Oh, baby. It's 5:24. I did tell her 5:25. Yes, yes. You
Yeah.
look amazing.
Thank you so much. Normally, when I go out and do a show, I really, really try not to break character. So as soon as I walk in the room, it's like, oh, hello, boys and girls. Oh, so many men, so little time. Oh, just come up sometime and see me. Now, when we do, doing a radio show like this, even like last week with Richie and them,
You were
I
unbelievable.
kind of went in and out of character, and that's what I'm going to do today because we're talking about some important things.
Right.
So,
But you know what I want to hear from you, right?
no,
When
no.
you have your sip.
Mm?
Yes, you do. What's my favorite thing from Mae West?
Oh, hello, boys. What's your name back there? Oh, hello. Is it Gino? Are you one of those Italian gentlemen? Oh.
We got a caller.
Oh,
Hello, caller. Will she be able to hear without these? Okay.
oh, hello.
Hello.
Hi,
Oh, hello, dearie. My name's May. What's yours?
my name's Tiffany. How are you doing?
Oh, Tiffany, like the star. Oh, my kind of girl. Oh. So many diamonds, so little time. Oh, hello, Tiffany.
Oh my gosh.
Hello there.
Did
So,
you have a question, dearie?
Well, I'm calling in because my mother gave you a gift of my homemade organic elderberry syrup.
Oh, is that what it is? Oh, is that an aphrodisiac? Oh, elderberry. Oh, not that I need an
look that up,
aphrodisiac,
baby.
but
So yeah, I just wanted to tell you a little bit about it so you know what you're getting.
Okay, go ahead, Tiff.
we're all ears, Tiffany. Oh,
All right. Okay, so elderberry syrup is used to help prevent and treat a lot of things, especially it's great for your immune system. It's full of something called flavonoids, which are antioxidants that ramp up our body's natural defenses. So it's really good for immune support. It has great anti-inflammatory properties, anti-inflammatory properties. So it's known to improve joint movement. It can be used to treat sinus infections and relieve major cold and flu symptoms.
Oh.
It can help. Yeah, it can help a lot, and it prevents. That's our family's daily flu shot. So we take a shot of that every day during flu season, and it helps to prevent the flu. It's really great for your skin because it's high in vitamin A and antioxidants. It's because of its ability to improve the immune system and calm inflammation. It also helps helps with allergy symptoms. So that's really great. And then also, it's rich in something called anthocyanins, and it has a lot of anti-carcinogenic properties. So it's said to help prevent cancer also. So you can take it as a daily immune support shot like I do, or you can take it when you're sick and you can up the dose. It's all food products, so you really can't overdose on it. So you can put it on your pancakes, your waffles, ice cream, vegan ice cream, of course. And yeah, so it's great.
Oh, I like anything natural. Always go natural. Oh, just like in the Garden of Eden. Oh, like Adam and Eve.
Yes.
Oh, they didn't need a stitch. Oh.
So
yeah, it's extremely natural, and it's 100% made with organic, fresh ingredients. So I'm glad you can try it.
Oh,
Let me know what you
Tiffany,
think.
I can't wait. Oh.
So Tiff, DJ Danny has a question for you.
Sure.
Hello, I just wanted to know how much are you charging for it? Because I have really bad allergies.
Oh, sure. So, it's $14 for an 8-ounce jar, and then if I need to ship it, which I know I don't have to ship it to you, but it does have raw honey in it, so that's good for allergies too. But if I do need to ship it, I would have to can it and use heat. So either I can send it to you for $13 without the honey,
Okay.
or I can put in honey in it. It would be heated, so you wouldn't get as many benefits from the honey. You would still get all the benefits from the elderberry, and it would still be $14. So those are a couple options for shipping.
Okay.
But yeah.
But
give
now,
it to
Tiffany,
$14.
for Michelle, you didn't tell her what you didn't put in it, but all that's
Right.
written down also for her?
Yep. So every jar that I give anyone comes with instructions. So
Okay.
for your dosage, the fact that it lasts 2 months in the fridge. So in order to keep it good for 2 months in the fridge so that you can get the most out of it, it's, suggested that you don't put any utensils that go in the jar are clean. There's no double dipping.
No double dipping.
I never double dip.
That you don't touch the underside of the lid, just so no bacteria gets in there, so nothing can
I'm not
grow or
gonna even
anything
go
and
there.
cause it to go bad.
right.
Now, after the 2 months, it's still okay to use. It's a little fermented, so the taste might be different, but it's still okay to
fermented,
use.
yes.
And the one that I gave you, it's been canned, so it has no honey in it. So it doesn't have to be in the refrigerator until you open it. So once you open it and put it in the refrigerator, then within 60 days you have to use it. So you can either add your own honey, or if you don't eat honey, then you can use it without it. Or the only suggested sweeteners that I say you can use is either stevia or monk fruit sweetener. Other than that, it's not such a pleasant taste when it doesn't have the honey, but with the
delicious.
honey, it's delicious.
It's
My
fine.
kids love it. They beg for it. So it's really good.
What does it consist of? Like, it doesn't have coconut oil in it, does it?
There's no coconut oil in it. It has, and all the ingredients, again, are organic. It has cinnamon, cloves, ginger, honey, and elderberry, and filtered fluoride-free water.
Okay. And yours doesn't have honey in it, so you could add your sweetener. Tiffany, thank you. I love you.
Thank you.
Tiffany Deary, I want to
will.
thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Oh, and I'll see you
glad-
in the
I hope you
movies,
like
Tiffany.
It. Let us know.
I'm
let
gonna
us know
love
how you
it.
like it. Okay.
I love anything that's natural.
my
Oh,
God.
thank you so much,
All
Tiffany. Let's
right.
give her a nice
You're
round of
welcome.
applause.
Thanks, Tiff.
Oh,
You're welcome. Bye.
So she was so excited when she heard about you. She was like, Mom, you got to come and get this for her.
oh, I want to thank her so much.
So, all right. So now the floor is yours.
Well, one of the things that I love so much about my idol, Mae West, is that everything was natural. Do you know that she bathed in Poland Spring, never drank a drop of alcohol, and everything, the only thing that she drank was fresh Poland Spring water.
Really?
Everything fresh. Everything.
Really?
Really.
That's amazing.
Really. That's why I was telling Jerry, I think, now I might be wrong about this, but Mae was maybe in her 70s. She would never talk about it, but there was I'm going to break character here. There was a film back, actually, was it 78 or 79? It was called Sextet. And Mae, Mae was up there in age, but her leading man was Timothy Dalton, who at the time was 25 years old. 25 years old. And the thing that it's the greatest camp movie. It's hard to find. I have it actually on VHS, and she does a wonderful Love Will Keep Us Together with Timothy Dalton. But this particular gown that I'm wearing today is a replica from what Mae wore in Sextet. So this is all hand beaded that I did myself, and one of the joys about what I do is I love to make my own costumes because it just adds so much to the character. But this is Sextet. So can I get up and show you?
Absolutely.
Here? Okay, here we go. Sextet. Okay, I want to show you my good side.
Oh my gosh, it's awesome.
So this is something that I did that, can I tell you a little bit about it?
Absolutely.
This is a gown that it started out as, it's a designer, Oscar de la Renta, a vintage cocktail dress that I took and I made it with another gown into this full length, vamp gown, and then took, like I said, and just hand embroidered all the, the flower work that was Mae's on there. And then during Sextet, she did not, with this particular gown, wear a hat. So what I did was I went and I took, you're familiar with My Little Chickadee, yes?
Yes, of course.
With W.C. Fields. Do we know who W.C. Fields is?
We do.
W.C. Fields. Okay. This was a wonderful movie, one of Mae's best known films, and this is a hat that's inspired by when she performed Willie of the Valley, which is a song I do on my show. But all the rhinestones here, and what I did and what I've been telling everybody who knows me is I am veganizing my Golden Hollywood Goddesses show. So there is not a single feather. These are all synthetic feathers. Everything is synthetic, and I finished this.
That's so beautiful.
Here, specifically for you guys tonight.
I know.
I
feel so
out in
honored.
Radio Land. Oh, this is a all tulle and silk orchid boa that I made specifically because my vegan girlfriend was having me on her show here today, and I want to thank Jerry for being vegan too. But I never thought about where the feathers came from, and I don't think that most of us do.
That's
but
right.
when I found out, I said, I
That's right.
ain't doing it no more.
That's right.
So that's just a little bit, yeah.
I pulled up a tidbit about Mae West. Someone
Sure.
posted something about little facts about All Stars,
Yes.
and she was in
Yes.
it, and I thought, this is so amazing. Okay, so, oh, no, go back to, give me 1 second, guys. It's
And
right
I want to
here.
thank you so much for having me last week with the
That was a
Elvises. We
blast.
had some great Elvises, which I'm hoping that some Elvises will call in today.
Mae West was using coconut oil to glow up long before any of us. Can you imagine that? I didn't know any of this stuff about her.
Oh, there's
Okay?
natural. Every day she would drive, she would have her driver, who was her personal assistant, drive her to the supermarket out there in like Van Nuys, California, out there in Hollywoodland where she lived. And she would go in her, her big, huge, antique, gorgeous, vintage car, sit in the back seat, and have him go to the supermarket because she wanted everything fresh every day. And the thing is that she would bring pictures of herself, and the fans, they would say, "Oh no, Mae's coming," to the supermarket. I don't know what they call it out there. And she would sit in the car and she would sign autographs for the people would line up, and she would make sure, no matter if it took hours, every single person got an autograph. Personally autographed from Mae.
You know, but how did she know back then? We didn't have Google. We didn't have all this stuff, right? To use coconut oil.
Because she was Mae West.
Because she was Mae West.
She was Mae West. She believed that you don't want to put, just kind of like you are what you eat. She didn't want to put anything artificial in her body.
Wow.
And there's another beauty secret that she did that I don't know if you want to talk about on the air.
Come on,
but
honey.
well, it's
honey, let's have it.
This is, if you look it up on the net, she believed in keeping everything flowing. I mean, everything flowing and flowing and flowing, and including everything that she ate. She wanted to keep flowing, so she would kind of flush it out. Colonics.
But I do them.
Colonics.
Yeah, colonics. That's the best way.
It's not the.
But how did she know back then? See, that's the thing. How amazing is she?
Because Mae was brilliant. She was. If there was somebody that I truly believe, like that I could want to be like, or I would love to meet, it would be Mae.
Now I think I feel the same.
Absolutely.
I did not know any of that.
Absolutely.
I just love do my favorite saying that she says.
It's better to be looked over than overlooked.
I just love that. I just love that.
Thank you. Oh, where's the men in the studio audience? Where's Sal? My buddy Sal. I was looking for Sal. He ain't here.
He's coming later.
Oh, he's coming later. Oh, I'm not gonna go there either.
Baby,
oh,
you're so funny. You're adorable. I'm actually sitting here hearing Mae West.
Mae's here. She's here in spirit. She believed in the spirits. She did. She called them the forces, and she knew they were with her all the time. All the time. The forces.
Okay, I gotta stop staring.
oh. So many diamonds, so little time. Oh.
All right, so I'm sure everybody out there is in awe of you. What started this? Because that's really something I even want to know. Like, really elaborate on that a little bit. What started all this with you, with all these different characters?
So you mean from the very beginning when I first started doing impersonations?
That's right.
Okay. Well, the honest answer is I started out singing and in the world of rock and roll, and I was fronting a band. And the thing is that I would, we would do covers, a couple of originals. But the thing is that whenever I went on stage, it was like every song to me, and it's always been, it's kind of like a mini play. When you're singing a great song, even like a Melissa Etheridge song, it tells a tale. Even like Rod Stewart said, every great song tells a story, So the thing is that you would get all enraptured, and a song would be like a mini play. So in my band, I'm singing Blondie, but I get this incredible idea. Well, if I'm going to sing Rapture about the man from Mars eating cars, here's Michelle. Michelle gets the silver spandex outfit with the silver platforms and the silver wigs. And the guys in my band, and one in particular, would say, why do you have to be so passionate? Why do you have to do this? And it's like, you don't understand. It's like, it's so much fun. Somebody could stand on stage and they could, sing Blondie, and they could do a great job. But somebody walking out there, and this is when I, was first in my band, I was out in the Great Northwest, and in the particular, some of the, the venues that we played in, this was like lumberjack country. So here I am in the silver platforms, and the man from Mars is eating bars, and and they were just like open mouthed, but they loved it. Can I tell you, they loved it because
I'm sure they
weren't sure, they weren't used to seeing that.
Right.
And it was just so theatrical and wonderful. And so what happened, make a long story short, is I was in that band, I was in a relationship, and that's a whole other story. But let's put it this way, it didn't work out. So I came back home, and I joined a modeling and acting agency, and I had met another boyfriend in the meantime, and this is really how it started. His ex-roommate, the guy that I was going out with at the time, his
hey guys,
his ex-roommate was a very famous photographer who actually won the photography equivalent of a Pulitzer for an ad that he did for Swatch. You probably remember it. It was an ad that had a plastic arm that had all neon watches on it.
Swatch watch.
Yeah, and he did that ad. But he also shot for Penthouse magazine. So my boyfriend at the time, the photographer Glenn McLaughlin, owed him a favor because they used to be roommates. So my boyfriend at the time said, Glenn, hey, you know, I'm going out with this girl, and she's interested in doing impersonations, specifically Madonna. So can we do a shoot? So we went into the city, and he had the most unbelievable studio. The light, you couldn't even see him. Like, the music was playing. This was like a Vogue fashion photographer. You couldn't even see the photographer. You just heard the music, and the light literally was as high as the ceiling in this room. It was incredible. So we took these pictures, and he took these killer pictures of me as Madonna.
Wow.
And I sent them out, and it was just, I got calls immediately. And I started doing impersonations, and it just went from one character to another. And it wasn't like, you know, I want to do all these different characters. It was like my agent would call me, and she would say, you know what, do you think you could do Cyndi Lauper? And I said, yes. So it's like, if they ever called me and they said, well, you know, could you do this character? If I didn't feel, you know, if I just didn't feel it, if I wasn't feeling her, I didn't feel I was the right body type, or I could do a good performance, I wouldn't do it.
Okay.
But I've always been willing to give it a try.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's what got me into the world of impersonations, right there.
Gino, you can put the phone number now. We'll be taking calls soon. But you know what's amazing when I listen to you talk? It's not just about how she looks, and it's certainly not just about how she sounds. It's coming from inside of here with her. It's coming from your heart of hearts, because a lot of people don't understand that, you know, and don't think the audience doesn't feel that. We feel that energy. We know this impersonator is amazing, but that's all that person is. But when we see you and hear you, it's so much more than that.
Well, that's a wonder. That's why I'm so happy to be here today, because it gives me an opportunity to talk about all the, well, you know, just like when Richie, who's a fabulous Elvis tribute artist, Richie Santa, who's been on the show several times, and even Frankie Sweets,
and he's watching. Frank Perry, baby.
Psychic connection,
you,
okay? Frankie was talking about, you know, all the work that goes behind the, we're psychically connected. We're psychic.
Wait, I didn't even see this.
Oh.
Frankie just said, how come you're talking about Sal and the Elvis guy, not me? And she mentions you. She can't see my screen.
I wanted to save you, honey. Oh.
We all want to save Frankie, baby.
Just wait, like Frankie was talking about. He says, you know, everybody on the holidays, you know, they're with their family or whatever. I'm rehearsing. Well, there's a lot of, and Richie tapped upon this too, is that there's a lot of rehearsal that goes on behind this. Getting back to the beginning, when I was talking to you about the band that I was in, one of the things that drove them crazy too was how much I love to rehearse.
Oh.
Because we were on the road for at least 8 months, playing 5 nights a week, sometimes 6 or 7 nights a week. And when I wasn't working, I was rehearsing, and it drove them crazy. It just drove, I mean, there was a lot of things about me that drove them crazy. You know, that I don't drink, I'm eating fruit, you know, I'm drinking Evian water, and all the stuff that went on in the band house. Like, I just wasn't, you know, I didn't condemn anybody. I mean, I totally get the rock and roll scene. What you do is your business, but it was like, I'm going to go do my thing. And the thing is that they just couldn't understand, why does she rehearse so much? But the thing is that I love so much what I do, is that I love to rehearse too. You know, remember when I was saying, like, getting back to before about, you know, when you singing a song and it's like kind of getting inside of a play, even within that one song. You know, even like take a song like one of Springsteen's songs, you know, like Born to Run. I mean, when you really listen to it, you know that it tells a story. So every time I'm in rehearsal and I'm working, I'm just enjoying that art so much every day that it's not work. It's like it's like a passion. Really.
But I have a question, because, and I've said this to a few other impersonators, I'm one of those people that, like, I will Google YouTube of all impersonators. I just love it. Even if it's just, you know, some comedy stuff that they're you know, they sound like someone else, like Don Rickles, you know. I love it all.
Yeah.
I'm so fascinated that people can change their own voices and sound like other people. So you sound great in any character you do.
Thank you.
So how do you, like, where does that come from? Like, how do you know, all right, I have to change this part of my voice, or, right, Gino? Like, how did that happen? How do you know what to do?
Now, Cher is not a character that I've done, but I did do her a long time ago just for a phone audition. And the thing is, I had a visualization in my mind to get the Cher voice. I imagined having peanut butter up on top of the roof of my mouth.
I love this.
And I don't do Cher, but this is what got me there.
Could you do one line of her?
I don't know if I could do her
okay.
anymore, to be
Okay.
honest with you. But just that, Sonny, that nasal
wow.
quality
Okay,
that
yeah, I
she
get
had, with
Oh.
a long time ago. I probably shouldn't talk about things I haven't done in a long time too. But for a while there, I was doing Britney Spears, and the way that I imagine Britney Spears is, oh baby, baby. To me, it was, I imagined having a peach in my mouth. Oh, baby, baby. How was that? And I imagined opening my mouth and having that like sweet, sour taste of a peach in my mouth. And that's what got me there. One of the things that really, just listening and listening, and when I get a voice in my head, and this is funny because I did a thing, one of my strongest characters is actually Sarah Palin. I look so much like her.
You did.
It's crazy.
Oh my
how
gosh,
I
I
look
pulled
like
up
her.
those photos. Can you say something?
Hello, my fellow Americans. I want to thank you all for your support. And when I do Sarah Palin, the voice, it's in my head. It's nasal, and I get it in my head. And last year I did when she gave the speech for Donald Trump, Stump for Trump, I just got this crazy idea in my head. I said, oh my God, I want to make a dance song out of this. So I went into the recording studio in Staten Island, and as soon as I went in there, I just couldn't help it because that voice was in my head. I had been practicing it, and the engineer, he said to me, "Where the hell are you from?" He goes, "You have the weirdest accent I've ever heard." And I was just like, this voice is in my head. Hello, my fellow Americans, and I walk around like that, and for me, it's in my head,
That's so great.
And so I don't know if I answered your question, but it's
No,
like
yes,
a crazy.
you know what? As a female, you're helping me understand better than the way a man could tell me, because they really couldn't tell me that. One guy, I have to give him a shout out. So my friend Scott Gager, he's the man of 100 voices.
Oh wow!
He's been on my show a few times,
Oh, wow.
and Debbie, his beautiful wife, and he said that Kermit the Frog, is it Kermit he was talking about?
Yep, that's a great one.
Yes, but he says that all his voices start out with that thought in his head that he needs that. I don't know how to say it. I don't want to say it wrong. But anyway, it's really cool. So, Scott, we got to get you guys hooked up.
That Kermit, I totally know. I know exactly what he's talking about.
Okay.
For me, when I think of that Kermit voice, it's in your head, and it's almost like I imagine like. I haven't done the Kermit voice, so I'm not going to do it. But I almost imagine like your ears being clogged up a little bit, and some singers. I don't know if she's listening today, but really, I had a voice teacher. Her name is Lee Knight, and she lives out in Long Island, and she is somebody who changed my life. I had people before that they just did not. And this is funny because when I first met Lee, she said to me, Michelle, a lot of these people do not know what they're talking about. And I just was stunned. I didn't know what to say. And I just said, just don't say anything and see what she does. And she teaches you how to use your whole body as an instrument.
Oh,
and it makes a
wow.
lot of sense because she would say it's like tuning the strings of a guitar. Now, different instruments have different shapes, so it's different. It's like physics, different resonances. And
I just heard blah, blah, blah physics. Go ahead.
and yeah, no, I know, really, physics. No, but seriously, it matches so that that you're gonna have your own unique sound. But one of the things that Lee taught me also was visualization.
Okay, I got that.
And she would do the greatest visualizations. Imagine the waiter coming with the tray, and handing you the tray of food, and so in my mind, I'm doing my E exercises. With the guy with the silver platter. It's like fun, but this is how I learned, amazing. And she was just a life changer. So Lee, I love you. I can't even, you meet somebody in your life that changes your whole life. Lee Knight was one of them. And she's still teaching. She's out in Long Island. She's amazing.
I can't look at you as Michelle.
Oh, but I'm May. May's here. Oh. So anyway, I hope I answered your question.
You did. No, you absolutely did. I love the thing about the peach. You know.
Oh, I know. That's
so cool.
that's
though.
my method.
Okay. Have you ever done men?
You know,
Is that even possible?
oh, sure.
Oh, okay.
Sure. I never, this is funny. I didn't release it, but when I made the Stump for Trump video, I did do some footage. I dressed myself as Trump,
Oh.
and I was.
I would love that.
I should put it up online.
I
But,
would love that.
But I was dancing as Trump, and it was really funny. The thing is that everybody has gotten so heated about the election, and when I put my music video up, I actually had people that were my friends for years thinking that I was making a political statement, but it was just
Silliness.
I was pretending. Not pretending. I was in character as Sarah Palin.
I would love
so
that.
I was so emphatic about
Yeah, of
how
course.
she felt. So it was a performance
Yes.
because I'm certainly not political.
Yeah.
Um,
Beautiful.
But
No, I
but
love
also
it.
I saw somebody did this, but a long time ago, I said, I love Elvis, and I should do an impersonation and call myself Shelvis.
Well, that's
and in
where
the
I'm going
meantime,
with this.
somebody else has done that.
Oh.
There are female Elvis impersonators,
Can
but
you
I did think about
Can
that.
you talk like him at all?
No, I never tried.
Oh, okay.
I never tried. Usually with me, I get the costume idea first,
Okay.
and then I get inspired by that, and then I take it from there.
Okay. So, what other characters do you do? Tell us.
Well, one of the things that I would love to talk about today is I have it's a one-woman show, but I also do have a cast that, performs with me. But it's called the Golden Hollywood Goddesses Show, which is a tribute to the blonde bombshells of the golden age of Hollywood. And it's Mae West, Marlene Dietrich, the incredible German-American actress, and Marilyn Monroe. And so, this is my baby. This is my joy. It starts out chronologically where we have a little vaudeville segment, and my singer actor in the beginning will do a couple of songs from back in the day, where they sang with those great nasal voices, and that's how they got the name Honkies. Swanee, how I love you, my old Swanee. And then I come out and I do my whole May thing, and I do songs from her different films like My Little Chickadee. And I have done from Sextet, like I said before, Frankie and Johnny, all of those, and then my actor narrator changes into I don't want to give away too much because actually somebody has already taken this idea and did it, so I don't want to. Let's put it this way: he changes costumes to more the World War II era.
Okay.
Does some songs, and then I come out as Dietrich. Marlene Dietrich,
Okay, gotcha.
and I do some songs from her films, The Blue Angel, Falling in Love Again, and
Can't you sing a one-liner?
oh sure, Falling in Love Again. She had a very deep voice. I never wanted to. What am I to do? I can't help it. So that's a little bit of Dietrich. And then, the narrator, he comes back out again, changes costumes, does a couple of songs from the 50s, and then I come out and do my Marilyn.
Now you have to change costumes.
Yes,
Yes.
I change costumes and I completely change characters, but we go through a chronological time. Oh, here we go. Here's some Dietrich right here.
Let's do it,
This
baby.
is Marlene Dietrich. Me doing Dietrich. Outside the barrack, by the corner light, I'll always stand and wait for you at night. We will create a world for two. I'll wait for you the whole night through. With you, Lele Marlene. With you, Lele Marlene. Thank you. So that's my Dietrich from the Goddesses Show.
Do you want him to play something else?
Sure.
Come on.
Well, I had a question
Sure.
real quick before we do
Yes.
that.
Oh, my goodness.
isn't W.C. Fields? Wasn't he like a lot with with Mae West all the time?
They only did one movie.
But see, that's what we thought, and then
One
we
film.
thought like they were always together
No, and the thing is,
because he had that same type of
They did a wonderful thing together. Just getting back to May and the whole natural, spiritual, clean living thing. She made him sign in the contract that he would be sober on the set.
I love that.
And he came drunk one day, and she made them shut down.
Beautiful.
I love it. This
So
is
he was a
cool.
drunkard, is what he was then.
Well, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But everybody knew that, I
Yeah,
mean,
well,
even
no, I know,
as
I'm
a
just-
kid. Yeah. But she had
That movie was
great.
hysterical. But yeah, Willie of the Valley is one of the songs that I do from that. I love that. Love that movie. And the actually, I think her name was it Margaret Hamilton, the actress who played the Wicked Witch in The Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
She was also in that. She was like the town busybody, who was just a pain in the what after just giving Mae West character a hard time all the time, had her thrown out of town and all of that stuff.
So we can play.
Let's play one more.
What do you want to play?
Well, now we'll play more than one, but
What would you like to play with?
You know what I would like to play, and it's not from the Goddesses show though. But last time I was here, and Frankie Sweets and
Frankie
his
Sweets.
girlfriend Chrissy Fong.
yes.
This one, I want to send this one out to them. This is a character that I originally wanted to put in the Goddesses show, but I found out she only made one movie. I couldn't believe it. Because she was like this blonde bombshell, but Carol Channing only
I love her.
made
She only made
one
one movie?
film, Thoroughly Modern Millie, where she played Muzzy, and she was terrific.
But she was so popular,
And-
even I knew her.
Exactly, and we knew her, from TV, Hollywood Squares, the Love Boat, and of course she was the most huge Broadway star. But so I had to take her out of my Goddesses show. But this is a clip from me doing Carol Channing, going out to Chrissy and Frankie.
All right, Frankie Sweets.
Raspberry tweeters. Hello, Johnny. Well, hello, Johnny. It's so nice to be back home where I belong. Raspberry tweeters.
I can't take it. Wait, play that again. I really want to hear it one more time. I'm not kidding you. I won't laugh this time.
No, you can laugh.
Okay.
Please laugh.
Caller, hold
That's what
on.
it's there for. That's what
All
I
right,
want.
let's take the caller. And then we'll play that again.
Sure.
Because I was a little surprised. Hello, caller. Hello.
Is this Jerry?
This is Jerry.
Do you know who this is, Jerry?
Not sure. I'm scared.
Oh, hello out there.
You should be scared, Jerry. Goes on April 26th. I take over the radio.
Oh, is it him? Is it Shake, Rattle, and Roll? Is that you?
It's
oh.
Sal.
Oh my goodness. Why don't you come up sometime and see me? Oh, how come you
You
ain't here?
women are
How come you
amazing
ain't
tonight.
here? We were waiting for you.
Amazing.
And we
Totally
said he
amazing.
ain't here.
Jerry, you like
Oh.
that, huh?
Listen, you really are good
Groucho's
in
gonna
character.
stand us up. Oh,
I
When-
don't stand anyone up.
oh, but you ain't here. Where are you, honey?
I'm home, keeping warm until later.
Oh, I ain't gonna go there either.
Oh my goodness.
It's probably sizzling in the studio.
So many men, so little time. We need some men here in the studio audience. Oh,
Oh my goodness.
Hold on, I'll call the boss. Hello, Chief, it's Max. It's getting hot in the room.
oh, bringing back a lot of memories there.
I can't take it.
Oh, Jerry laughs all the time. I get no respect, you see.
We thought you was an obscene caller. We were kind of liking it. Oh,
No, I told Jerry with my other character.
oh my goodness. Oh,
I like
Got a
that.
little chilled there, huh?
I did. I like that character.
oh, we thought you were gonna come down here and I ain't gonna say it. Oh,
Oh, I will be later.
Oh, later. That's a date, honey. Oh, come on up and see me. I won't tell nobody. Oh.
This is unreal.
I'm getting a little hot on the collar.
Oh.
Michelle, you're doing an incredible job, Michelle.
Oh,
Awesome.
thank you, honey. Thank you. Oh.
Jerry, of course, you guys and Hamilton Radio and everybody down there.
Oh, thank you
Great
so
to be
much.
part.
Oh.
It is great to be part of the family, and I will catch us all later and break a leg.
Hold on. Tell everyone about your show real quick. 2 seconds. Shoot.
Oh, 2 seconds. 1, 2. Oh, it's over. No, April 26th, of course, and Take the Two takes over NJ. So all you wrestling fanatics, get ready. I'll be up there later on as a guest of John and talk about what just happened this past Sunday and last night, and
All right.
hopefully everybody listens in.
Yes.
Oh. What happened last night? Oh, a gentleman never tells. Oh.
Oh,
Oh, you're going to have all those wrestling men? I think I'm going to have to come down and see you.
oh yeah. Remember
All
what
right,
happens
honey,
in Vegas
save your
stays in
energy.
Vegas.
Save your energy for later, because I'm going to come up and see you.
This is amazing.
You
Don't
got
tell
it,
nobody.
May.
Don't tell nobody, all right? Oh,
I won't.
send in your big
Oh.
kiss out there from Movie Land here.
Yeah, we're going to
Oh,
keep
I'll
it
see
a
you later.
secret. Shh.
I ain't going to tell nobody.
Oh, my
No, I
gosh.
won't tell my wife either. I get no respect.
Oh, my gosh. This is so great.
Ladies, it's great to talking to you. Gene, I'll see you later.
All right.
Thank you, honey.
I'll see you later, Sal.
All right, bye.
I love you.
Oh, I thought it was Elvis giving me some deep breathing. Oh. What's he waiting for?
Mae West is expecting a call from Elvis. What are you waiting for?
I was like a man who could shake, rattle, and roll me. Oh, goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Oh.
All right. Play that real quick for me one more time before another caller. I have to hear it again. I
Oh,
won't-
Carol,
I won't
yes.
laugh.
Carol Channing. No, you could laugh.
I can't help it. All right.
Ah.
All right.
That's all right.
Let's
Keep on
take
coming.
the caller, baby. Hello, caller.
Hi there, Jerry. Hi there, Michelle. It's your friend Dario from California.
We love you.
We love Dario.
love you.
We love you. You are our number one.
You are.
Number one. There's nobody like you, Dario.
Okay.
Nobody like you. Oh,
Bless you. Bless you.
bless you. I wrote you a message last night, and I swear to God it's true. I swear to God it's true. He wrote
I read
me
it, yeah.
the most beautiful letter, and I saved it, and I'm gonna keep it forever. Because there were times, when you have days and when you have things that happen and you're just, you just can't deal with life. I just looked at that letter and it just lifted me up. I love you. Thank you.
Well,
You're welcome, honey. You're welcome.
I want to thank you for our connection.
Yes, yes.
Okay, I wanna
and now
thank
you
you.
two are
Yes,
friends.
me
I love
too,
it.
Jerry. Me too.
You're amazing.
And we're going to scoop you up
Well-
from California and bring you out here.
Yes, we are.
I used to live in Van Nuys, California. That was my hometown for many, many years. I posted it
Ah.
on the. Yeah, you happen to mention it because Van Nuys was the home of Don Drysdale, who was the right-handed pitcher for the Dodgers in both Brooklyn and LA, especially in the '60s. Robert Redford, and for a time Natalie Wood, and they all went to Van Nuys High School.
Can you do her?
All of them.
And what I was saying about her in the supermarket. Do you know which supermarket I'm talking about?
Yeah, I heard about that
Yes.
rumor. The supermarket is, I believe, Hughes Supermarket, I think.
Could you just imagine her rolling up in that? Is it the van? How do you say that? The Van Doys? How do you say that car? You know what I mean? The German.
Van
car.
Nuys.
Yeah, no, yeah, but the car, the Dussel, the big German car that she had.
The Duesenberg. Yeah.
Yes. Can you just imagine her rolling up in that in the supermarket and sending her guy in, and Mae West is sitting in the car, and all the people are coming. I mean, I just love it. Yeah, don't you love her? Do you?
Yeah, I do. But I've seen maybe like 2 or 3 films, and the one that I definitely want to see is My Little Chickadee, which I've heard about since I was a very, very small child, and I have yet to see that film.
Oh.
Darn it.
Oh,
Get
you have
moving, baby. Get moving.
hysterical. It's hysterical.
I know. I got to get a DVD of that and play it on my portable DVD player. Jeez, I tell you.
Oh, it's
I got to
ya.
say something to Michelle here. She gave me the most wonderful Christmas gifts back in December, and I've been charging them like crazy. In fact, I still haven't put them away.
Aw.
They're still on display. I got my Christmas elf, the 2 cards that she gave me, one of them an autographed picture of herself as Marilyn, a VHS tape, and finally that soap that's made out of champagne and citrus.
Oh, yes.
That I haven't used yet.
Yes, the vegan soap. I said vegan soap. That was champagne.
That's great.
The VHS tape is actually getting back to Marlene Dietrich again. And for those of you who don't know, Marlene Dietrich was just an incredible actress that was from Germany that came to the United States. And this is, during the World War II era when the Nazi Party said, we will make you, and especially Goebbels, said, we will make you the biggest star in Germany. Oh. And she said to you, and she came to the United States and became one of our greatest stars. And I don't know if you know this about me, Jerry, but my mother was from Germany. I grew up here in the States, but small twist of fate, whole other story. I was supposed to grow up in Berlin. Oh. And so learning about Dietrich and my German background has been wonderful for me. But that particular VHS tape is out of print, and it is from a show in Dietrich's later years when she had her Vegas act, where it was in London, and this is with her with the this is not vegan though, long swan coat and the illusion gown, but her show from her Vegas show, and it's out of print. You can't get it anywhere. And I finally ended up getting it on DVD, but I just I couldn't sell it. I couldn't give it away. And that's why I gave it to you, because I know that in your heart that nobody's going to love it like you.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I've seen parts of that show. Actually, there's a channel that's located here in Burbank, California, in the San Fernando Valley area where I live, and it's called Classic Art Showcase. And they used to show it here on Channel 28 here in LA, which used to be the PBS station up until about 2011. Right. And they've shown segments of that particular concert. So when I read the back of the VHS tape, I said, I recognize this now. So, but the gifts were so wonderful, and I took pictures of them and I put them up on my page because they were so wonderful. And I immediately thought baby doll, which is why I gave her that term of endearment in which I say, you adorable baby doll, you.
I love it.
I love that too. And one of an actress that I really love that was her nickname because of a film that she did is Carol Baker. Do you know Carol Baker?
Yes.
Carol Baker played Harlow.
She was famous for doing Harlow. Yeah.
Yeah, and she was another blonde bombshell, gorgeous, and I guess in the 50s and 60s, more the 60s, I think. She was popular, but that Harlow was a part that actually Marilyn was up for, but Carol Baker ended up doing it.
Wow.
And
that's pretty cool.
And her nickname, she became known as Baby Doll. So when you said Baby Doll, I said, oh my God, that's like awesome. Carol Baker. I love that. I love that. And I love you, Dario. Thank you.
And that's why, of course, I gave you that thank you card, because it was so wonderful and all of that. And I had to write you that letter. So, because it was very important to me that how I felt when I received those gifts. They were just absolutely wonderful. And that's why you've become my adorable baby doll, you forever.
I'm going to cry. No, seriously, I just love you. Like I said, this is, without getting into any kind of, sad stuff here, but this past year, even just this past summer, I had, some ones that I really loved pass away, 2 of them. And it was really, really difficult. And really, your friendship, Dario.
Oh, wow.
I love you. I'm not going to say anymore because I'm going to cry.
Dario, well, I love you.
I feel the same way to you, honey. Believe me.
But you better hide, because we're going to scoop you up. We're going to go out there and take you out here.
I'll be hiding from you two. I want you to come here to California. That's even better.
That's a story in itself. And I'm not kidding.
You two are wonderful, but you in particular, Michelle, God bless you. You know what?
Absolutely.
I was
God
touched when you
bless.
told me that letter just affected you, and you have no idea how proud I am of hearing that, really.
No,
Bless
and you have no idea how I really, really, really mean that.
Daria, thank you, my love.
love
My
you.
new
Thank you.
friend.
Thank you.
Calling in. Yes, and yes, God bless you. You are an angel.
Absolutely.
Really.
Yeah, same thing with you, Jerry. Yeah, the both of you are just
Mwah.
sweethearts. What can
Love
I
you.
tell
Thank you.
Thank you, Art. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies.
Thank you,
Talk to you
Dario.
later. Bye-bye. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Yes, thank you for that connection with him.
Oh, he's an angel.
he is. So,
And he has a wonderful knowledge of Clara Bow, who was a silent film actress.
oh, okay.
So I'm learning a lot about that era from him
That's
and
cool.
Facebook. Yeah, yeah.
Very cool. Wow. So everybody's watching you. Ralphie boy, would you like to call in and say hello
Now, which one is Ralph?
in character?
Oh, that's the voice. The
no, no.
voice.
He's another one. He does impersonations as well.
Oh, okay.
Let's play another
Yeah,
song.
we have other tracks too.
Ah. Hello, caller. You're so popular. Hello, caller.
Oh, hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello. Mm.
Hello, what's going on there? You know who this is?
Oh,
Oh, yes.
are you
Frankie
from New York?
Smoots.
Oh, oh.
Am I from New York? Are you kidding me?
Oh, I felt a little bit at home there. Oh, oh, oh. Did you call to say hello to May? Oh.
Oh, look at that. You feel at home. I didn't even start turn up the fireplace yet. How you doing?
I thought you were going to come up and see me. Oh.
You
I'm
know what?
lonely.
I
Oh.
would have. I got some stuff I got to take care of today. If I didn't, I would have
Oh,
passed
there's
by.
nothing
I'm
more
telling
important than I can't say it on the air. There's nothing more important than that, honey. Oh, oh.
you. I wish my life was that exciting.
Oh, I can't say it. Okay, I'm gonna. Anyway, so hello there, Mr. New York. Oh,
Hey, what's going on, sweetie?
oh,
So,
hello,
um,
Mr. Oh.
I'm telling you. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bring you down to Queens. And I'm going to take you on a little Mae West tour. I'm going to show you where our house is in Queens. I'm going to take you to Cypress Hill Cemetery, is where she's buried. And we're going to pass by Near's Tavern, which is the oldest bar in New York City. It's 180 years old. I know McSorley's in Manhattan likes to say that they're the oldest, but that's because Manhattan likes to make pretend Queens doesn't exist. Near's was 30 years before McSorley's existed. And that is famous for being the first place that Mae West ever performed at.
Oh, now that's cool.
Ooh, where is that
so,
now?
It's in Woodhaven. It's about 5 minutes from my house in Queens.
Now that's cool. I think I'm gonna come too, baby.
You got a
You're more
date.
than welcome.
You got a
We should make
date.
a day of it.
Oh my goodness, that's amazing.
They got and the bar is still a bar. 180 years it's been going. It's still a bar. You can still go there. You walk in, they have a big picture of Mae West on the wall.
But you would have to go in character.
Oh,
she would have to go in
I'm
character.
telling you, that would be something.
They would go.
Oh, that would be something.
We could get you on the
WC
news.
Field- What?
That's right. Get you on the news.
What did you say
Yeah.
about exposure? Oh,
You know,
penny for your
but
thoughts,
WC
honey.
WC Fields used to hang out there. It was a very popular destination at the turn of the century.
Well, we'll make it popular again. So
telling
tell
you.
me, why do they call you sweets? Oh,
Ooh, baby, because I like the cream filling.
oh. Oh, cover your ears. We got some children in the audience. Oh. Oh, I don't know how to top that one. Okay. Oh my goodness.
Well, now that I've made things awkward.
No. You know, I used to be Snow White, but I drifted. So many men, so little time. So you're from Queens, New York. Oh, let's have a nice round of
Queens,
applause
New
for
York.
New York.
New York, baby.
Ain't nowhere in the world like New York.
New York, baby. I drive. That's how much I love you guys. I drive all the way up from Queens to come be
do.
on the radio show because I
do.
love you guys.
Frankie Sweets, take me back to Long Island City where I grew up. I'd love to go there with
Oh.
Jerry-
We'll pass by there too. We should have
Jerry,
a
I
Queens
think he
Day,
needs
man.
a
All three of
show.
us
I
will go out. We'll
swear
drive. I'll
he'd
do all the
be so
driving.
awesome.
you. Frankie Sweets, we need to get you a show.
You got to get your own radio show, brother.
Oh, Frankie Sweets needs to have his own television show.
We, tell him, right, we could be your guests.
Absolutely.
Swear.
Oh my God.
The only show to
Absolutely.
lose advertisers would be mine.
Oh, honey, there's a place called Adam and Eve. I'm sure they.
I have plenty of receipts from that place.
Oh my gosh, we love you, Frankie Sweets.
Okay, well, we know when we're in the Garden of Eden who we want to meet up with. Oh, You know, I did a radio show back in the day with Charlie McCarthy, and I made a little comment, something about wood and the puppet, and they censored me. They banned me, threw me off, threw me in jail.
Oh, for wood, huh?
Yeah,
For
I
wood.
said something about wood, and they didn't like it.
Oh, wow.
Well, you know, a hard man is good to find. Oh, okay. All right. Mr. Sweets.
Everybody, Mae West.
Beautiful, yes. Round of applause for Mae
Oh,
West.
my goodness. Ain't nothing like a
you're
New
amazing.
York man. Okay. What else did you want to tell us, Mr. Sweets?
I'm like a cheap cup of coffee. That's how New York I am.
Oh, my God.
You know, I love it because he's always got something to come back with. He's always got something to come back with.
I'm sure Chrissy wouldn't agree.
All righty then.
She wouldn't. That's not one of my better points. I always have an answer, but you know. Listen, you know what they say. Once I had all the answers, they went and changed all the questions.
Oh, you know, I don't like talking too much. You know, there's a time for talking and there's a time for ain't. And you know what? Where's Elvis today? We were
He's
looking
not
for
over
Mr.
here.
Shake, Rattle,
I'm
and Roll, but he ain't here. Where's Elvis?
I don't know. I left out some fried peanut butter banana sandwiches as bait, but he didn't show up.
So what else did you want to tell us, Mr. Sweets, about anything else? About Mae West or anything?
But I wanted to call in and tell you I'm going to take you out on a Mae West day. We'll do the tour of Queens. We'll visit Mae West places. We'll have a great day. Maybe, like you said, you do it in costume. Who knows? You go nuts.
Oh, my
You in
goodness.
character?
Okay. All right. Did you get my note?
Yes, I did. I got your message. I definitely got you the note. I was going to write back to you. I just been a
Okay.
little
Well, we'll
nuts
be
over
in
here.
touch, honey. We'll be in touch.
I definitely will.
You're going to come up and see me.
I have,
All
every,
right.
I have every confidence.
Okay. All right. Did you want to say anything else here?
No, I love you guys. I just wanted
Oh,
to
I
call
see
in
all
and
these
say
little
hi.
hearts
I'm not
going on
watching.
here. Oh, this is Frankie Sweet's fan club.
Mwah. No, God, I
you,
love
Frankie,
guys.
baby.
You guys-
Mwah.
We
Gene,
love you.
Say hi to everyone out there. Gene, everyone in the studio audience. I love you guys.
We love you too.
Thank you,
Oh,
Frankie.
All right.
see
I'm
ya.
going to go back here to just watching like a voyeur.
All right.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, honey.
No, you know it, baby. I love you guys.
We
Mwah.
love you too. Oh,
Oh, my God.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Wow.
oh my goodness.
I want to tell you something. My cousin from New York is watching. He says you're amazing, but her dad passed away New Year's January, and my aunt is still alive, and she's in her 90s, and she watched our show, My Birthday Bash, and you made my aunt smile. You made my aunt smile, so I'm sure she's going to show her this one as well.
What's her name?
Aunt Lena.
Hi, Aunt Lena. Thank you so much, Aunt Lena.
Okay, you made her smile.
Well, I'm sure she's very well acquainted with Mae.
Yes.
You know, the thing about Mae is that not only the men loved her, but the women loved her too. You know, because she was such an inspiration.
So, we're coming to the close of the show. Play something. Thank you.
While tearing off a game of golf, I may make a play for the caddy. But when I do, I don't follow through, 'cause my heart belongs to Daddy. I wanna be loved by you, just you, nobody else but you. I wanna be loved by you alone. Boop boop be doo. I wanna be kissed by you, just you, nobody else but you. I wanna be kissed by you alone. I couldn't aspire to anything higher than to feel the desire to make you my own. But but you. I wanna be loved by you alone.
Thank you.
We have a caller. This will be our last caller. Hello. Who's the lucky caller?
Hi, ladies. Great show.
Hi, Kathy.
Oh, Kathy. Oh, dearie.
Hi.
Hello. Hello. Another one of May's friends. Oh,
Fantastic.
how are you today, dearie?
I'm good, thank you.
Do you have a
Very
favorite
good.
Mae West quote?
Do I have a what?
A favorite Mae West quote.
Oh, yeah. Come on up and see me sometime.
Oh, very good. Let's give her a nice round of applause.
Say it for her.
Just come up sometime and
You were
see
awesome,
me.
both of you. Awesome show.
Oh, thank you, dearie.
Kathy, I'm in awe. I'm just sitting. Listen, I can't stop laughing. I can't stop smiling. This is so
I know, I
amazing for
saw
me.
you.
I just can't wait for you guys to come out and see my show.
Yes, we are
Oh, I'd
absolutely
love
planning a
to.
show.
Jerry,
Don't worry.
just let me know when.
Yes. All right, girlfriend, we'll go together.
Yes,
We
yes, I would
definitely will.
love that. That would be
Frankie
wonderful.
Sweets will grab him too.
We're gonna put him in the act.
That's right.
I want him in the
Frankie,
act.
I
He
love
needs to be
Frankie.
in
I'm
the
going to be
act.
on with Frankie in June.
Yep.
Sorry, what's that?
Go ahead, Kathy.
I'm going to be on with Frankie
Here.
in June.
On my show.
Oh, great.
Yep.
Oh, I'll be listening. Absolutely.
And maybe you can call in as someone.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, we'll have Mae West call in.
Someone.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, Kathy, are you from New York also?
Yes, Staten Island.
Oh, you're from Staten Island. Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, this because May, May was a New York girl, boy. She's, that was like Frankie was talking about, that's why we got to love her with the accent and everything. And she did one of the things that I love from back in the day is and this is like if you ever watched All in the Family,
Of course.
when Archie Bunker and Edith, how they would say Earl
Yes.
instead of oil.
My mother too.
Like when I sing Frankie and Johnny, she instead of saying joint, she say joint, and back in the day too, they would I don't know why, but I find this particularly hysterical how they would add syllables to things when they said something.
Say it.
Like instead of the Salvation Army, it's the Salivation Army. and like in just in different songs and different things they would add syllables, and I just think that's hysterical. Anyway, just that's that New York thing. I love it. So was there something that you wanted to say about May today, Kathy, or is she still with us?
Oh, she probably got disconnected. She wouldn't.
Aw.
She would not have not said
Yeah,
goodbye.
hang up on me.
I think we got disconnected.
Oh, okay. Well,
Hello? Hello? We probably got disconnected because I was on the phone with her a couple times as well in her home, and we got
well,
disconnected.
thank you for calling in, Kathy.
We love you, Kat.
Yes, we love you. Thank you.
Yep, we do. So,
Oh, I wanted to give a shout out to I have a wonderful friend that I met actually on eBay, because a lot of times, and I'm getting ready to do it again, but I'm cleaning out the diva closet, because you'd be surprised how many when we're talking about behind the scenes and how we go
I
running
can
from
hear you.
okay, Kathy's
Oh,
there.
Kathy's here.
Yeah.
Okay, Kathy, we thought we lost you.
I lost you guys, and I couldn't get you back.
Oh, okay. Well, we're all ears now. Here, we're back.
Well, I just wanted to say again, a great show, ladies. I'm so proud that I know both of you, and I love you guys.
I love you too, and it was great meeting you too, also, and hearing about your career. Amazing.
Love you,
Thank
Kat.
you.
Thank you, girlfriend.
Thank you, Kathy.
Okay, we'll definitely come see you, Michelle.
Yes. Oh, yes. I would love that. You don't know how much I would love that.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Kathy.
Bye, Kat. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Go get some pizza.
Oh, yeah, right.
Vegan.
Oh, yeah. What I was saying is, you know, one of the things, like with, well, I've done this before, and I was at a point where I was like entirely platinum, and it's like brutal on your hair, but it is great where you can run and go do different shows, and you don't have to, you know, be constantly worrying about wigs. But we always want to have a couple different variations of a wig, because, you know, you do one show, you're hot and sweaty in a nightclub, and then maybe you have like a, you know, radio or TV appearance the next day. So you always want to, you know, you always want to be ready, on top of your game. And so you have a tendency to accumulate a lot of different wigs. And, you know, so I'm cutting them, I'm styling them, I'm doing all different things. So at one point, I was cleaning out the diva closet, which I'm getting ready to do again. But I saw this wig, and I had to buy it. And I always wanted to, and I have in the past done shows with drag performance artists. But I got this terrific wig, Whitney Houston wig. And I mean, this was, remember when she had the bob? Yes. The dynamite bob. So this wig, I put it for sale up on eBay, and so somebody buys it, and I make friends with them on Facebook.
Of
and I
course.
hope that you're listening. And this is somebody, I talked to you about doing a drag show I would love to do, but I just want to send a shout out to the lovely Brenda Lamore. Can we give her a big kiss?
Yes.
I was hoping you were going to call in, and
Brenda.
she is a gender illusionist who does Whitney Houston. Incredible.
Wow.
And lives, I believe, in the Delaware area. And, you know, I would, if there's anybody that, you know, I would love to do a show with, it's Brenda Lamore. So I love you. And if you're listening, just a big shout out to you.
Brenda, you
Absolutely.
could even be a calling guest until we get you here live. Anything.
Yes, yes. So special shout out. Thank you.
So, I don't know what to say. I mean, I just don't know what to say. I mean, all right. So thank you. First of all, thank you for being a guest on today's show. Thank you for coming to my birthday bash.
Oh,
as
thank
Marilyn
you for
Monroe.
having me. Thank you so much.
Of course, I stalked your Facebook.
Oh.
I'm in awe of you.
Oh, thank you.
And I'm in awe of your characters.
Thank you.
And I just look at you, and I just can't believe what I'm seeing and what I hear. So, and your heart is so beautiful.
Oh, so is yours, Jerry.
Your heart
And,
is so beautiful.
and like I said, you know, when I told you on the phone, Jerry, you know, if anybody's new who's tuning in, Jerry is an incredible woman. She's just like, we've become instant friends, but she is somebody that I just had a feeling about, that the type of person you make friends with them, but you feel like you've known them for years and years, and that they'll be there for you, just a true blue friend, and somebody who helps other people, and is an author, which completely inspires me. But you're not afraid to talk about subjects that even me personally, I have been afraid to talk about, but I'm feeling that I'm ready to talk about a lot of things thanks to you.
Okay, that's beautiful.
Really.
No, well,
I mean
that's an
that.
honor
Thank
right
you.
there. Then,
Yeah.
thank you.
You know, because I mean, a lot of times I want to keep things light and happy, and, you know, all wigs and lashes and things, but sometimes we need to talk about things that are serious.
We
too.
sure do.
Yeah, and you have the courage to do that.
Oh,
so I
thank you,
applaud
sweetheart. Thank you. So, all right, everybody out there in Facebook land, everybody out there. Okay, this was such a great show. She's amazing. Okay.
Thank you very
Michelle
much.
Marzano, everybody. Michelle Marzano. Okay.
Thank you.
So check her out on Facebook. She's unbelievable. I want to thank everybody out there who was listening, everybody out there who was watching. Frankie Sweets, we love you.
Can I just say, I want to say a
Yep.
thank you to DJ Danny too,
Yep.
because if it wasn't for her,
that's right.
She would not, I wouldn't be here. I would, you know, a few months ago I was on the show as Elizabeth Taylor, but I got to meet Jerry because of her. So thank you. And thank you, Gino.
DJ Danny, I love your
The
guests.
wizard,
I
the
steal
Wizard of
all
Oz
your
back there.
guests. I love stealing her guests. Everybody, thank you.